Years ago, I was at an engineering conference, and this gentleman approached me asking for advice. I guess they're there with their issue with their crank truss bearing on their Mazda Miata. And he goes, when we put in a heavier clutch, we lose the truss bearing. You know what your problem is? When you have a weekend racer, the car sits for several days or weeks at a time. So when you come in there, you start the car. When you press in the clutch, it shoves the crank forward. Remember, when it's sitting for a long time, synthetic oil doesn't have much viscosity to have at the surface, so it's a dry start. The truss bearing gets shoved toward the front. You start, and guess what? It's a dry start condition, and you lose the crank truss bearing. Therefore, the fix that I told him is that you bypass the clutch before you start. You press in the clutch, bypass that. Put a remote switch where you can just crank it with the clutch out just to prime the engine. And then when you think there's enough oil pressure in there, then put the clutch in and it'll start. Okay, you have to have a bypass, a starter bypass, so you don't have a dry start on your truss bearing.